So they make up sort of the lining of our cells. It can help with autoimmune conditions. So we would often prescribe it to people with autoimmune conditions. There helps with things like glomerular.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am joined again today by the beautiful Emily Cargill. So let's dive in. So do you want to just start by giving us an overview of fish oil and omega-3s, and we'll sort of just go from there?
Sure. So fish oil is made up of omega-3 fatty acids. So there's 3 different types of omega-3 fatty acids. There's alpha-linoleic acid, and then we've got EPA and DHA. Omega-3 fatty acids are classified as essential fatty acids because we need to get them from our diet because our body can't make them itself. So that's where we get the majority of our source. But one of the problems is that most of the foods that we eat will contain alpha-linoleic acid as opposed to EPA and DHA. And EPA and DHA are actually the form of fish oil that has that therapeutic effect in the body. So we need to convert alpha-linoleic acid, I'm just going to start calling it ALA, into EPA and then DHA in our body. But that conversion is pretty slow. So only about 15% of what we get from ALA is actually converted. EPA and DHA, which are the really important omega-3 fatty acids, we can only get from fish and seafood. So if you're not eating a lot of fish and seafood, then you're really not going to be getting very much of this EPA and DHA. Now we'll go through some of the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. So one thing that our essential fatty acids do is they incorporate into our cell membranes. So they make up sort of the lining of our cells. And depending on if we have more omega-6 fats or omega-3 fatty acids, it would actually change the function of our cells. So it affects the way all the receptors on our cells work. It affects the way our cells communicate with each other and the basic, function of our cells and organs. And then I guess specifically, what are some of the reasons that people would take omega-3 fatty acids? It's really good for brain health. Helps with reducing depression and anxiety. It's really, really important for the cardiovascular system, and this is something I might focus on a little bit later. But that is a lot of the studies with omega-3 fatty acids are to do with cardiovascular health, just because it's so important there. It can help with autoimmune conditions, so we would often prescribe it to people with autoimmune conditions because of that anti-inflammatory action and because it's also able to help modulate the immune system. It may help prevent against cancer, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, Alzheimer's disease, and neurodegenerative conditions. So, a lot of those sort of chronic health conditions, again, a lot of it comes down to inflammation, are all benefited from omega-3 fatty acids. Then I guess in terms of the kidneys, talk about that specifically. So again, a lot of the benefits come from being anti-inflammatory. So one of the things that happens in all kidney disease is that there's inflammation going on. And there's inflammation of the kidneys themselves and the glomeruli, which are the filtering units. When we've got inflammation, our body then has to go in and sort of try to clean it up and fix it. And in doing that, it can cause further damage. And that's where we can start to see things like scarring of the kidneys because of this, trying to reduce the inflammation. Specifically, I spoke about autoimmune conditions, and that is one of the areas that fish oil has been researched a little bit more, is particularly in IgA nephropathy. So IgA nephropathy is an autoimmune kidney disease, and they've shown that when fish oil are given to people with IgA nephropathy, it can actually reduce the amount of protein lost by the kidneys. So the amount of protein in urine, the amount of blood in urine, and it even slows the progression of the disease. And in studies, they've shown that, even people who took fish oil for a shorter time frame of 6 months had a reduced progression to end-stage renal disease. So super beneficial there. helps with things like glomerulonephritis, which is inflammation, again, of the kidney tubules. And it's also been researched a little bit for patients who've had kidney transplants. So, yeah, when it's given alongside, so cyclosporin is one of the immune suppressing medications that's often given to people who've had transplants. And when fish oil is given alongside it, it's actually been shown to improve blood flow to kidney, improve blood pressure, and actually reduce the number of rejection episodes that people have as well, and increase the survival of the new kidney.
Again, thank you for watching and being part of our Kidney Coach community. We hope you found this useful. If you did, remember to give us a like, thumbs up, and hit subscribe, and you get notified anytime we do more videos. Make some comments below if you want to say anything, and if you've got any topics that you want us to talk about, I'm always checking those comments, so put them in the comments below and we'll make sure that we do that. Thanks again, Emily, for joining me today. I really appreciate you, and any questions, let us know, and until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.